This camera. Tell the people what you got going on. No, I'm kidding.
hot ones.
Welcome to episode 12
Everything we say is officially on camera.
of the Zion and Anthony podcast. Today, we are discussing The Long Walk.
Woo!
Boo. So this is a movie it's a Stephen King movie. But he wrote it under the pseudonym, like something Braden something. He's got a different like if you
I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
I didn't know
if
about
you look
this.
it up, it's like it's written under a different name, but
you
it's
sure?
yeah, I swear to God. So it's a Stephen King. He wrote it, but he wrote it under a different name. But it's like it's weird because why do you write it under a different name? But it's posted like this story was written and it has the name.
I
and
think
then
it says it in the credits of the movie.
but
Doesn't
it's
it?
actually Stephen King. So it's just kind of funny that he did that way. But essentially, this is a dystopian movie that portrays some like post-apocalyptic future where somehow society has needed to gather 100 kids from different towns, and it's like this lottery thing where people put in for it, and supposedly everybody has to put in for it, or don't have to, but they do anyway. Excuse me. And then they walk. If they slow down below 3 miles an hour,
I'm proud of you.
They die.
You're nailing this.
they get shot. This is horrible. This is a great premise, but
Spoiler.
so everybody knows.
know.
I guess we should have started with that. But everybody knows that like if you watch the Zion and Anthony podcast, which you should be watching, understand that our whole podcast is spoilers. Like that's the whole reason we're even doing this. It'll say spoilers in the description.
You should put spoilers in the title.
So I love that Luke Skywalker was the general. That was fucking amazing. I'm gonna go before I give my fucking because I got some nitpicky shit, but I know everybody hates my nitpicky shit.
Wait. Can we break it down? You texted me worst movie ever and then booed it when we just started this podcast. You're being rage bait, or this is your real take? You didn't enjoy the movie.
Real take.
Oh, this is not gonna be a fun one.
This is gonna be a great one.
This is gonna, cause I'm like offended. This one's too far.
Well,
To not like this movie, you have to have a really bad human brain and a
okay,
soul.
so you remember
have no soul.
No,
is
it's
what
like-
you have.
what's so it's what we talked about.
Let him cook.
We do no,
Yeah.
we do watch it like
Boy,
it
you
loved.
ain't cooking.
We do watch it like it loved it, and like our good friend Julian, who is
Epic fail.
proud member of our
That's what he
podcast, who will
says.
be on it again. Epic fail is like the fucking hate it. This is the worst movie. I'm gonna go watched it because I didn't hate it.
God. Watch it like it loved it is what we do. So watch it. They basically left no impact on him.
Right. So again, my other metric that I added in that I will always say right after watch it like it loved it.
I know what you're gonna.
I watched it. I looked at my watch.
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes. Is this over? Are we done? Or how close are we? Should it?
Can I ask
Give me-
what duration into the movie you did that?
I looked at my watch
Right when the walk starts.
right when the walk started.
The opening scene.
Right.
The long walk. Oh God.
They're
so
making me read.
So I had a lot of issues with it, but here's the thing. I think it's pretty
insane.
it's pretty great that we do this because
This is crazy that you're actually saying this.
no, I love.
I just can't wait to hear the gripes and
I'm
attack
super
you.
excited to do podcasts about this because I love the idea of like, to me, since we started doing podcasts, my movie experience has been so broadened to the point where like I go to a movie and then after the movie, like during the movie, I'm thinking about like how I'm critiquing it, which I never really did before.
Yeah, that
and
sucks.
then after the movie, I kind of go over some things. I'm like, what am I talking about in the podcast?
Don't do
but I'm
that.
just basing it off of like what I'm experiencing in the movie. Like after the movie, I'm like, what did I experience? What am I to talk about? Blah blah blah. But then
Yeah, I think you're
So
hindering your experience.
podcast ruined
no,
movies.
I don't think it did though because
I've always been like this.
okay, so I walked out of that movie at the end, right? Like when the credits went up, I was already. Okay, so this one I actually got to watch. You know, typically I like. You know, I always watch movies in the front row, but this time, a lot of times I watch it because the theater that I go to right here, only one theater actually has recliners, and I don't always get to
Oh, the Dolby.
movie when it first comes out. So maybe it'll be a week or two in, and I'll go, and it's not the recliners. So this one was in the recliners. I got to get to it pretty quick. I was in the front row, had my shit all the way reclined back.
These kids are walking for their lives, and he's
10
in a recliner.
minutes. 10 minutes before the movie ended.
He's calling it boring.
I had already had my recliner put back into its upright position and was like 1 foot on the ground like, okay, Credits. Do the math. It should be over soon. Okay, that's it. All right, gotta go. And I walked out. But I didn't walk out like before it. I waited.
We got to get into this. It has to do with you just didn't care about the characters.
Okay, so my halfway through, my thought was this is a boring worst case scenario of an idea that was bitten off of Hunger Games. Like if I took Hunger Games, which is the same exact premise.
It's getting a lot of comparisons to Hunger Games, which I don't fully
get. It's the same exact premise, like overarching premise, right?
Yeah, but it's different in a lot of ways.
But with none of the extravagance. It's like, how can we take this down to its most
and I appreciated that.
primal, simplest form?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make them walk,
Yeah.
right? 10 minutes or what is it? Like the first mile, whatever the hours were, right? When it gives you a little dial on the bottom, it's like, this is mile whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. And you feel it.
I instantly went to Google and went,
how many miles are in the long walk?
no. I Googled, what's the longest anybody's ever walked? And
You Googled this in the middle of the movie?
the beginning of the movie.
Just respect.
And then I'm seeing like all this like information about like the longest walk is roughly 400 miles that goes over the course of about several days. The idea that again, I watch superhero movies. I know that this shit's fake. I know that I should be enjoying the movie. However, I get lost in the fucking minutia where I'm like, these guys can't walk this far. And the fact of the matter is, just so everybody knows,
This is the worst first complaint.
nobody. If you actually did the research, right? The possibility of anybody walking 400 miles over the course of several days would mean that every contestant is an ultra marathon walker that's a super athlete that breaks for food and sleep every day. That's the only possible way, and a very small amount of humans can possibly do that over the course of several days, but all with full sleep, full food, everything, breaks and everything. That's the only way that happens. Regular teens and young men in their ages, like factually, would last 2 days at most, and all of them would be dead. They wouldn't be able. Their bodies would just shut down. You can't walk that many hours of a day, and so
I was curious to Google the science behind this as
Yeah,
well.
so
So
it's-
for
it-
sure,
for sure
day
it's-
2 you just drop from what?
It-
Hunger?
It says that the idea that maybe an average teen that is just exceptional might be able to make it 3 days
That's the
with
max.
no sleep, walking at a 3 mile an hour pace. Go get on a treadmill and put it at 3.
Yeah.
See how long you last.
3 minutes.
No, I think you'd last 3 hours. I think you'd last 3 hours, and at hour like 2,
No, I could do a day.
you'd be nope.
I think I could do a day.
You
No
would be
sleep.
questioning your life decisions at hour 2. You may make it hour 3 if you pushed yourself. You're not making it 2 days. You're dead.
That is
You
what
would-
makes the movie
If
incredible.
you walked 3 miles an hour for 24 hours with no sleep, and yeah, they had those little calorie packets or whatever, but even with that and with hydration, in that, 24 hours, you have depleted roughly 10,000 calories. Like, that's substantial.
So your body just drops from like everything.
You're
like
done.
Vitamin.
You're done. You're just not
deficiency.
not only that, but
You're
with
not
no
eating.
sleep.
Just exhaustion.
With no sleep,
That's what when they start going manic in the movie, it's heartbreaking. When everyone's just
exhaustion with
losing
no
their
sleep,
shit.
hallucinations would start like day 2. Like they would just not even know where they are or what they're doing. Like so, and oh man, I hate to be that guy.
Yeah, so you're saying since it was not realistic to you, it
But
made
what
you...
I'm saying is that's what took me out of it. I'm like, this isn't realistic. Like, the fuck are we doing? So I
Well,
got a little weird about it.
I would hope that a dystopian society isn't realistic, but it sounds really
Oh.
relatable right now.
Did we get
Oh my god, did they end up coming to the podcast?
did we get Bunny?
We just started.
Okay,
talking
wait.
about the long
No,
walk
no.
too.
We're
It's John
Okay,
No.
we'll jump. We'll cut.
We'll
cut.
jump. We're gonna cut right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. I'm with you.
Are you gonna
You're just
stand?
gonna be
Yeah.
on the mic like that.
Because I don't have another chair that's like that. So.
No,
I don't have another high chair.
So we're gonna be debating like this.
Do you want me to sit like?
Hey, fuck this guy.
No, fuck him.
Woo!
No, you obviously need a chair, dude. Come on.
No, we got. Dude, it's gonna take forever to set.
Garrity,
up the
Garrity, Garrity.
It is what it is. All right.
Giggity, giggity.
So
it's okay.
just-
We put
just-
him in a corner
This one's for
because
Ray.
we don't like his opinions.
This is actually a debate now. This
No.
isn't even a movie podcast.
This
no.
is for
What?
Ray.
Yeah,
Because I don't actually need to
My
be
name
on
is-
camera because I'm in it, right? So like
What?
the faces are the faces, and let's get it. We're back in. 3, 2, 1,
Dude,
go.
no, Noni.
No,
No.
sit down, sit down. No, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna sit, but I'm not gonna sit down.
He's gonna be lower than all of us.
It's gonna be too low.
Oh, there's a.
What about this stool right here? And just put
Yeah,
It's gonna take us way too. No. Trust me.
No,
gonna.
it's not. No, it's not.
It's-
Let me
no.
hold my mic.
Tru- you can't hold your mic.
I can just do this.
No, I'm holding my mic. Stop. Sit
I
down.
don't want you to stand, Noni. That's so whack. Trust me, people are gonna be like, "What's going on?"
No, it's good. It's good. This is actually good. I actually kind of like being off camera here, because then like.
No.
you-
Move my camera a little bit, bunny.
No, scoot
Please-
over.
Oh, I got it.
Scoot over towards me so he can be right there.
It's a
Zion.
Oh, there we go. There you go, Zai.
You fit.
No, you didn't even need to move it. Have a
Ronnie
seat.
just had to pee.
You're good. Hello, everybody. Go, go, go. All right.
Oh.
Let's just catch Bunny up real
I
quick.
ate the mic.
Okay.
So, Bunny, we watched. Right now, we're going on
Just
The
move
Long
this.
Walk. Did you watch The Long Walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she liked it because she has good taste.
So, I didn't like it, and my criticism was not
Bullshit.
physically possible, boring as fuck. It was the
Whoa.
most boringest.
Now he's being more negative
There
than he was
the
before.
most
Yeah,
boringest
now he's
version.
going in.
It was
Now
the
he's
most
like-
boringest version of the Hunger Games. It was like the most basic.
I
boringest
low
version.
key think you would have signed up for it.
Aw, look at it. You just let her down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like
thought
in
you
that
was
kind in that
powerful.
kind
Yeah,
of
badass.
society, if everybody's signing up for it, I can low key see you.
I
Yeah,
would-
that's
I-
punk rock.
Signing up
Don't you
for
think? Hey, is the Long Walk punk rock?
And honestly, I think you would have
No,
a high
not
chance
signing
of winning
up
a
would be
little
punk
bit.
rock, but
Oh, in these times.
So
Sitting down is punk rock in these times.
the other
The
thing
long
was,
sit.
I thought that almost every plot twist was predicted by me.
Well,
Like
because
literally,
Well-
as the fucking movie was going on,
there was a
Yeah.
few I predicted too,
They,
but still enjoyed the
they
ride.
started it off with the imagery of the letter that goes to Garrity. I was like, okay, so they want us to think that he's gonna win, but it's gonna get to the end, and then he's not gonna win. Someone's gonna take over. And then when
Yeah.
he first met the other dude, I forgot,
Yeah.
Pete, is his name Pete?
Peter. I think.
Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I'm
it's
like,
Pete.
oh, so Peter's gonna be the one that like we're gonna think that Garrity's gonna win, and then Peter's gonna win, and then that happened. The first time we met the buff dude, and he went to get his number, and he was the only one that Luke Skywalker was like, "Good luck, son." I was like, "Oh, that's his kid."
My dad guessed that too.
Mhm.
I
was
didn't
like,
guess that.
Literally
I didn't.
everything that happened. Okay, but enough of my negativity. I'll chime in with more negativity, but what I want to hear is your version of
Well, first I wanted to shut down your first thing and
Well-
say you walked into the movie turning off your ability to like it by being like, "This is unrealistic." You automatically had a negative mindset, and I think it totally hindered your experience. And that's dumb of you, and don't do that again.
You've got to suspend your disbelief, and if you're unable to, then you cannot come play with us.
And you, yeah, ooh, I like that. And that was actually wow, Ocean.
Spoken
Okay, but
as
wait,
a true
no.
drama teacher.
Instead of criticizing me, give me your take on the movie.
I think in a time we're living in this world, that movie showed kindness in the most beautiful way. I cried at every single death. And just to compare to Squid Game real quick, Squid Game, what it does is kind of shows how everyone turns against each other in a situation like this. The Long Walk, all the friends combine and like love each other. And that fucked me up. How they're all about to die and instead they come together.
They
I
chose
don't
to
think they love each other, but I
Friendship.
think they
Wait, who
respect
came
each
together?
other.
I think they
I think
well,
everyone
love is a
respected
strong word.
There was
each
100
person's
kids.
purpose at some point.
The main people, Noni. The main kids at the end.
Yeah, there was 100 kids. 2 people came together.
No?
Not just 2.
I'd say 4.
I think
Garrity?
I'd be
Honestly,
Charlie Horse
I'd
Kid.
argue-
So you're
maybe
saying,
like
so you're
6.
excited that people came together. 4% of the people came together.
But it's still beautiful that the
Yes.
final. Did you not watch the recent
Hope.
Squid Game season?
Love.
It's horrible. Everyone's turning against each other.
Oh,
in this,
no, I didn't watch.
yeah,
the
and this,
Squid
it's like
Games.
it just stands out to me, and kindness is beautiful, and it's punk rock.
Amen.
Stop using that phrase.
Amen, brother.
Sorry,
Punk
sis.
rock. I've been learning rage bait from you,
I'm in the middle of watching Superman.
but I just and it's punk rock.
Amen.
Stop using that phrase.
Amen, brother.
Sorry,
Punk
sis.
rock. I've been learning rage bait from you,
I'm in the middle of watching Superman.
but I just
Wait,
thought
keep going. Liked it, loved it,
loved it.
loved it.
It
and then-
really impacted me in
Okay.
every way possible, and I loved every single character, and I loved every single death. I love the way I love the script. I love the lines they say.
loved
I
the
love
death.
give this to my grandma. I love I'm being a brother to my brother. I like I want to cry thinking about it. And I love the final scene, and I love that he chooses to shoot him for Garrity. I love that he chooses to do that. I love that the ending is symbolic. We don't even know, is he just walking? Did nothing change? Or did he really kill him? Did he really not kill him?
He did kill him.
I think he did kill him, but we don't know what happens after that because
We know
I don't
exactly
know.
what happened.
No, everyone disappears.
Right, because he got shot.
We don't know that.
He died.
Nope, we don't know that.
No.
He literally, once he shot the general,
don't know that.
he got shot, and he's like in the afterlife.
We don't know that for a fact.
We don't
You
know.
can't even Google it. There's no answer. We don't know that for a fact. It's
That's
symbolic.
my answer.
Yeah, cool.
Cool answer. Cool answer.
Ocean, what'd you think about the movie?
I wished I made it.
Ooh, that's even better. Oh, okay, so I'm going to interject a bunch of times, but I'm going to interject here. I think that so I think the writing was good. I think the acting was good. I think the movie in itself, like the premise and everything was like pretty good. For me personally, I was just bored, but I think it was really well made. So like I could see myself in a group like this and sitting at the drawing board and like figuring out how we're going to do this movie and like creating this movie, us, and then being proud of it.
Yeah.
But that's what's beautiful about the movie is you're not supposed to be entertained
But-
violence. It's
Right,
supposed to
but
be
I'm
a long walk. You're
criticizing
supposed to be
this
kind
as
of bored.
an audience. And so as an audience, I wasn't part of the creative process, and I'm just it's happening to me.
Why were you bored though?
I know, I
so
wanna-
bored. I was
Like,
so bored.
but why though? Because they could
They're
die
walking.
at any second.
Yeah, I don't
They're
like
Like
walking.
it was like
That's a weak
anybody
answer.
could die
Like,
at any second
did you
if
not
they
care
just
for the
get
characters?
tired.
I think.
really.
Do you value human life?
I wanted to take it there. I wanted to take it there, but I didn't.
Good question.
Because if you don't, then the stakes are not high.
I feel
like
Because
anyone-
you don't
That's
care
true.
about people dying.
No, it's
Okay.
bad, but I feel like anyone who
But
didn't
if
love
you,
this movie is a
if you
psychopath.
think human life has value
I
and
truly
they
feel
can
that way.
die at any second, doesn't matter if you know them or not. The stakes are high.
Yeah.
So for you, you felt like this
The
was
first
too low
dude that got
stakes.
shot in the head, I did go, "Oh fuck."
The
Yeah, the Charlie Horse kid.
Oh.
And he's 18
Yeah,
years old.
I think that would be me.
I was like,
I think
Curly.
I'd get a Charlie Horse. and
R.I.P.
then be the end
Curly.
of it.
No, I thought
R.I.P.
that was
Curly.
one of my notes. I totally was like, "Oh, the fucking deaths were brutal
Mm-hmm.
and well played out." Like meaning, like when that happened, I was like, "Oh fuck," and I was impacted, and like I think the actors played it well. Like as far as making me believe that, like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this shit's really happening.
A
So,
plus
yeah, that was all
acting.
good.
You
But,
get an A in my class.
but then they went back to walking.
Okay, to keep the podcast at a good pace, Bunny, say
They had to.
why you liked it.
No. Say if you liked it.
Yeah,
I
if
did
and
like
why.
it.
Well,
I
know she
liked it, and I cried a lot.
Me too.
So it's the rating is watched it, like
Mhm.
liked it, okay, loved it. Those are the ratings. We have a
No,
range
it's
of
watched it, liked it, loved it. I wish I made it.
Mm-hmm.
three. Ooh,
That's what you
I
said
added.
last
I wish
time.
I made it. I added that.
He added that.
Glaze
wished
us.
I made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I loved it. I think I would rewatch it, and it would be hard to rewatch, but I would watch.
I've seen it 3 times in theaters. That's how much I rewatched it.
That's a lot.
No, that's how much
That's
time you have on your hands.
Yes.
Exactly. No,
Guilty.
but I think I loved it. It like brought out a lot of emotions in me, and I was just thinking the whole time I'd be dead already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would sign up for it though. Is the part where I was like, you say everybody
pretty
signs up for
badass.
it, but I don't think I would still sign up
I
for that. I
wouldn't.
think I would suffer in
Yeah,
my
when he's giving
suffer.
his big speech, like everyone signs up for the long walk. We don't really have a choice and all that. It's like,
Yeah, and I was like, no, I think I'm
Just
a
the lottery,
suffer instead
anyway.
of.
yeah.
But okay, that
But it's a
point of
possibility.
everybody signs up for it. Like people technically can take their way out of it. So that I thought was like a metaphor for life.
Yes.
Because technically we can always kill ourselves. We can always unalive
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yes.
But people don't. They choose to keep on living no matter if they lose someone, if their life is terrible,
Yep.
if they don't want to see tomorrow. Like most of the time.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say all the time. Obviously, I've had people that unalive themselves close to me, but or not super close, but
Yeah.
family members, friends.
I think going through stuff like that in real life also impacts your experience in the movie more. Like things hit more because you're like thinking of like you're putting yourself like, oh, what if that was my brother? What if that was my sister? What if that was my like? And I love that they become family on the trip rather than already knowing each other.
Yes.
That part's beautiful. They become brothers in the end. None of these kids even know each other, but they get to know each other
Yeah, they
on the
become
long walk
brothers.
through dialogue.
I thought like after the first death and they chose to like band together as like their little group or whatever, musketeers, whatever they
To
want
an
to call
extent.
themselves. Yeah, to an extent. It was like
So
it's,
does your dad.
it's like every man for
The
themselves, but
Native
it's,
American character. He's Native American, right?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he's doing the
Yeah.
Yeah, he
song.
low key
I
like he was on to
cried.
something, and none of them followed him, and he was like, "Okay, this is where I die."
yeah,
Then
he was kind of ignored.
no one, because they're all tired. This was late in the game. They're all
Yeah, and
tired,
he's like-
and they
It
were
was
like,
late in
I
the
don't
game.
think there's enough of us to do this. You're on your own on
And
this
he's like
point."
kind of cussing out every cop he sees.
Okay, but isn't that kind of like Native Americans now?
What do you mean?
Like they were colonized and they got their land taken from them.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I wish you had a
But
mic
some
running.
of them survived
Mhm.
and were thrown on these reservations. And I feel like now Native Americans now today are like, no, we're taking this back. Like, we're not letting you push us around anymore. But it's also like their groups are so small that it's hard for them to be successful in like keeping their culture, their land, their traditions alive.
I
Their
saw Tata
stance?
crying at the Native
Yeah,
American
like,
stuff.
Like now they're like,
No,
we're not letting people push us around
Have to
anymore.
like
We're
this
keeping
movie.
our
You
culture. We're
psycho.
keeping like our traditions. We're keeping our land. We're not letting
Yeah,
you take
numbers
this from
matter
us.
a little bit.
But
And that was
it's like-
sad. That's
that's a
when I cried a
moment.
lot
That's a
too, because
moment
I was
where-
like, "Fuck!" He was like, "We can do this."
Yep. That's what
If-
we need to talk about is the parts
A
that
lot
made
of
us
it was
cry.
mind over matter too,
It
and he's like,
was,
"If you
it
can mind
was.
over matter do this walk, you can mind
Mind
over matter and make
take
this change."
Yeah,
yeah.
revolution.
Yeah.
We can kill all.
That's
of
why I was
them.
crying a lot, because I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
No, I really
maybe.
thought for a second that like they were gonna like help him and
Nah,
they
they
were
just
gonna
watched.
actually take over. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like I didn't think they
He
would.
still
actually
made
do
it
And I
that.
an
think
honorable death,
when he
though.
steals the gun and like I think he even tells his teammates go go go.
No, he does. He asks them to.
because he's a fucking leader. He's a badass.
Did you guys see how
He's a
Stephen
baddie.
King actually decided to write the book?
No, I heard something about this though.
So, originally, he had this makeshift like author that he created himself to make these more fucked up books that he couldn't do himself.
Oh my god, nobody was telling
So
us
he
about
would
this.
he would make this author that was like eventually known to be like, oh, this is Stephen King. We know it's Stephen King, but he never like owned it
He didn't want his name attached to something super fucked up.
until well for the author, but until this
Mm.
movie, because in the book he states like, oh, I made this author, this is me, this is my alter ego, and for me to make these characters, I have to become this guy to write this book. So this book is written
The
as
hell?
me pretending to be this person.
Good
and,
shit, don't he?
And a
Well,
lot.
he
a
said it
lot
way
of-
better than you, so stop nodding your head.
and I don't know if this is true. I mean, this is just something kind of in the book, but I could be misremembering it. Was some of the characters inside this movie or in the book are based on other characters on other books that he made. So
That's
he
fucking cool.
he kind of
So,
Oh,
like,
so they're all connected?
Super
he
meta.
took those characters, yeah, super meta. He took those characters from other books and how would they act within this movie?
Yeah.
And then he put them in there,
Got you.
not with that name, but he kind of made those characters into this movie.
That's cool.
See, so in the beginning when I first opened, I said, you know, this is a movie written by Stephen King, but under a different name. And I kind of, I'm glad that Ronnie did that because I didn't know like a lot of the backstory of the reasons why, but like for sure that is it. Here's another thing. So when you go to like the whole, you know, liked it, loved it, wish I made it. There's an interview with Stephen King back in the 90s. He was on the Conan O'Brien show, and he is describing him like writing a story. So Conan O'Brien asked him, he's like, hey, is there any scripts you wish you made into a movie that you just, you know?
Oh, cool.
And he describes it, and he's like, yeah, I had this really great premise where, like, you know, there was these people at an airport, right, and this guy and his wife, and the wife goes into the bathroom. She's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom, and like she doesn't come out, and then like the guy's like outside waiting, and then like another guy comes, and his wife goes in, and like there's two guys waiting, and like nobody comes out, and like it takes forever.
good.
And so they are what the hell, and then they call like the security, and like a security goes in to get the wives.
Well, I would
And,
just
like,
go in and get my wife.
and like nobody comes out, and then it goes like down the line, like they get like the police and the National Guard and the president, and like all these people, and then all these people go in, and like there's like a portion where like they go in, and like as the door's like shutting, they hear like a bunch of screams, and they're like, oh fuck, what is going on in there, and they can't figure it out. And he goes, but I never wrote the book because I couldn't figure out what the fuck was happening in there. But I was saying
Real.
is, okay, so go back to the guy who wrote Weapons. So when you listen to interviews where he's Zach
Kreger.
Zach Krager, he talks about when he's writing the story of Weapons, and he goes, okay, so somebody asked him, like, how'd you come up with this idea of, like, the story of Weapons? And he goes, well, I just started. So I was like, okay, it's a town, something happened. All right, what happened?
It's always a town.
A kid.
It's a town.
A kid and a teacher walk
There's
into
bikes.
the classroom, and there's no kids in there. Oh, what happened to the kids? I don't know.
Figure it out.
They all ran out of their houses last night. okay, why?
And they did a weird run.
Okay, I don't know what happened next. So literally that's how these people are coming up with these stories. They're like, okay, this is the start,
They're just doing
or
it.
this is the
Yeah.
thing.
A lot of people
and
don't
then
do it.
Zach Krager even was talking about. He was like, I didn't even have the thing. So he didn't even have the witch. He didn't even have like the evilness of it, like the thing that was like the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he just started this story, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we, the group of us, need to do these fucking like think tanks where we like come up with ideas and just start a process of go, okay, begin this. Okay, what happens? All
And
right.
not be afraid if someone shits on it and
What's
makes a
next?
podcast just like us and just shits
and then
on our
and
movie.
then have Anthony go, this is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I'm so bored.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so we got
No, that was interesting. I liked that.
we got through everybody's liked it, loved it.
Yeah. So I feel like when you ask me why I like the movie, I don't really talk about like I just need to go to scenes. That stuck with me. So could we just get into scenes that impacted us?
Okay, go.
Okay. The first one that comes to mind was the Christian guy. How the entire time he's just like kind of getting not necessarily bullied for his religion, but he's just like pretty like strict about his religion. I like when he's even like, hey, the Bible says nothing about smoking cigarettes, and he smokes a cigarette and stuff. I just really like that character. And when he dies, I think that's one of the most beautiful deaths because he says, like he wants it. He's like, I'm going home, boys.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, just keep walking. I love when, by the way, Garrity being likable the entire movie to everyone. No matter how tired you are, he's always like, keep going. Even that one kid where like he's fucked.
Well,
his
because
ankle's
he had
fucked.
someone to help him keep going as well, so he was just returning the favor.
That's what mom said.
Right.
Mom actually said the reason these kids like liked each other and got each other through it was because they had a leader, which is Pete. Is that his name? Black guy.
Peter. Yeah.
But what's his full name? McGreaves, or whatever. Ugh, I just wish I knew his full name
We can
because
look
like
it up.
he's
You
such
could
a
just say
badass.
Pete.
Yeah, Pete. But he's like the leader the entire time, and I do wonder how this movie would have been without him.
It wouldn't
It wouldn't
have
have
been a
been.
movie.
Right?
It wouldn't have been.
Fuck. It takes
You need
one
him.
person to change
You need
everything.
him.
He carried Garrity a little bit. Like,
Wait, so Pete
majority of the
is
way.
Pete the
Also,
Black guy.
that actor, what's his name?
I don't know, but he's an alien Romulus, and he's great in that. He's great.
I'm gonna go ahead and clock it now. He's getting an Oscar for this.
The
role.
black guy that he plays like
did
a robot
amazing.
AI
He's
and
getting
alien
Oscars.
Romulus.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
He's like mogging the whole movie.
Why does it gotta be black?
That's
Huh?
just how I would describe him.
I missed it. I don't understand.
No, but so Pete, we all agree, Pete's the
Fucking goat.
he's the star.
Woo! He needs
So-
an Oscar.
But so again, I said it from the beginning. I said I was well acted. I think everybody
Yes.
did a
Yeah, I'm
great
loving
job.
that he's finally like,
Yes,
okay, I
thank
can't
you.
hate
Yeah,
on this
they
'cause
open
it
with
is.
No,
Garrity,
no,
but
no.
really you're watching Pete.
Look, so I can
Even when they're like trying to like focus on Garrity, I'm going, "Where's Pete?"
Yes.
The entire
Yes.
movie.
Where's Pete? Why is even when they broke off, right?
Yeah, when they
Yeah.
broke
They're
off, I was
wait,
like, "Where's
why?
Yes.
What's happening?
He's here. He's still
Where is
here.
he?
where's the man?"
Yeah, he's gonna do something. So even when is everybody with me when Garrity broke off and he was like no, I just like with his mom or whatever, or even when like
Such a hard
okay, so even when
scene.
Pete like when it got to the point where Pete was like right.
Someone did the long walk with their mom.
I'm gonna look up his.
No,
name.
his
No.
Yeah,
mom
let's
was
give him
there
respect,
at the
'cause he's
city
fucking goated.
when they got to like the end.
His mom
And-
pops
and-
up at the end.
And Pete is like, it's gonna make it harder, dude. Please keep walking when you see your mom. Please keep walking.
And he couldn't.
And he's
He
like,
had to
you think it's
run
gonna make it
over.
harder? And then he
Okay,
sees him, and he's right.
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
fucking
That
goat.
guy.
Point at the camera.
We're gonna see you
Is it
everywhere.
Is it too far to call him the next
Invite
Denzel?
us to your next premiere. I
Is
want
that
to
too
see
far?
it.
Yeah, it's way too far.
I think he's the next Denzel. Too far, Osh? You don't have me on
Not
that?
too far at all.
Thank you.
Not too far
He's
at all.
that good.
What about Denzel's son? Isn't that the next
I don't
Denzel?
even know who that is. Oh.
Probably one of like he's got like some really good like he's
I
got a
guess
good resume.
literally that's, I don't know.
Okay.
He's
This
Ricky
is good.
Jared.
This is good though because I need these kids' names.
Oh yeah, put it right there. There
He
you
looks
go.
like a
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
kid.
No, but
when you
okay,
Google him, he
so-
looks like a kid there.
Is everybody in agreement that at the
No, he
point
definitely
at the
looks like-
end, right, where Pete was like backing off, we all were intensely watching it where he was like, and we're all he's gonna give it to Garrity, or where he's
Yeah.
gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
We all knew,
That's
No,
not how it was
that's not
ending.
how it's gonna
yeah.
end.
But that's a good feeling.
but
It's like-
didn't you know that?
yes, obviously. That one specifically.
Well, it was like the indicator of okay, this is the end. This is literally the end of the movie.
Okay.
And you're like,
So you're
how are
like,
we gonna do this though? I know what's coming. How are we gonna do this?
But didn't okay? So my other thing, stupid nitpicky shit, right? But it's like
Oh, we know.
when they talk about like this is the world, right? And the world's watching. They had the cameras. They kept showing the cameras. Where was the fucking world? Like in so like
Nitpick, but I see
I'm
that
saying
one
I'm,
more.
I'm comparing to Hunger Games, which I probably shouldn't. But
Yeah, you think we should have cut
compare-
to an audience?
Oh,
Hunger
I think it's
Games.
a little valid.
Hunger Games
Yeah.
had this like, it would pan off and show all the different.
wanted to feel the
cities
stakes.
Where all these thousands of people are all watching, and then there was the the dude with the.
Oh, hell no.
What's his name? Like,
Don't ever do that.
I forgot his
Are you
name.
talking about the?
I forgot his name. But the host of
the
the show,
host?
right? And-
Isn't it like Caesar?
But so it's like a show, right? And there's all these people saying,
I can't believe I forgot. I read the whole books.
And he's, like, all
everything.
talking about it.
I mean, the whole.
where
books,
was
the
those
whole-
people in this? So
Yeah, that's a
there's
valid
part
nitpick.
of me that kind of thinks
Doesn't ruin the movie though.
if I was even in that like writer's room where we were talking about it, I think that there was part of that group, or even if it was just Stephen King on his own, I don't know. But like when they were thinking about this, we're like, well, let's not show that because it leaves the mind to think: is this an actual event that's taking place, or is this some kind of isolated like experiment that's taking place?
Well, there was people that have done it before.
What,
them.
like Maze Runner?
Kind of like Maze Runner, because it
had a Maze
because
Runner
they
vibe.
never they were like, oh, the whole world's watching, but then the
It
only
just
thing
cuts
they
to the
showed is
camera-
like
the camera's on the
one,
tanks.
like
Okay,
one
Yeah.
lady in an
Can I
abandoned building, like
interject?
looking at him. You know what I mean? There
yes,
was like,
you can interject. It's a podcast. Just cut them off.
Okay,
yeah,
I think, I don't know, but I think for that like point, I guess that you're talking about, the whole world's watching. I think in this in this dystopian society, the world is that small.
Ooh, cooked.
Like, I don't think there's that many people left. If this one colonel can freaking heckin' control all
That's
these
true.
people.
And
General.
even when they're passing
Whatever.
by,
Okay, sorry,
there's not a lot of people
general.
outside.
Disrespect on his
Yeah,
name 'cause he
and
sucks.
they
It's
see like two
random
families.
No,
it
it
looks
was- it was
apocalyptic.
so, like,
apocalyptic, like you
weird.
said. I don't
I
know
was like,
fucking.
there can't
Oh my
be that
god,
many
I'm having a
people.
stroke. Apocalyptic.
Yeah, it felt like that one
Apocalyptic.
street where the mom was at. It was just the
Apocalyptic.
mom
Yeah.
out.
That's
Are
perfect.
you being a
No.
dickhead?
Yeah,
Ronnie,
Yeah.
is that right?
nope.
That's not right. Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic.
There you go.
Beat up over it.
Potatoes. Okay, I think you nailed. I think you nailed it with that. It does feel like almost like zombies, like a unpopulated world.
Yes, like it feels
Yeah,
like
there's not enough
I think
people
it's. I
outside.
think it's symbolic though.
take the United States and then make it one state. That's what
Yeah.
this feels like.
How long
Yeah.
has the long
yeah.
walk been ongoing?
Remember, they're talking about
too?
a guy who won an elephant before. They're saying the guy who won last year. They let his one wish be an elephant, and he rode the whole thing home.
Oh no, but Bunny's got a point. It's like in Hunger Games. I hate to keep comparing it, but in Hunger Games, they're like, this has been going on since this event.
Yeah.
In the world.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
been going
That's
on
what
for
I
this
was
I
many
swear
wondering.
they
years.
say it in the movie. I hate that I don't remember.
I don't
But they're-
remember
yeah,
either.
like when was it happening? How long was it happening?
Yeah, how long has this
is it
been going
isolated?
on?
Is this America even? Like fucking what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Or is it district or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like he
district 10?
yeah, he was
Yeah.
District 12 for sure. Garrity was District 12 for sure.
Okay, so Hunger Games. No.
How did you feel about Garrity wanting to get a carbine and kill him for his dad? Were you with him?
Yeah,
You were with that?
yeah.
That's
I
pretty rough.
think I was too for a second,
Stupid.
and then I liked when Pete's like, "I hope you choose love," because what does he say? Vengeance is not enough. Woo!
Yeah,
Give him
but-
an Oscar. Give him an
No,
Oscar.
but then he saw Garrity get murdered.
And then he.
He was like, vengeance.
And then, no, that's the thing. It's like
Yeah,
that's
that is
crazy to me
true.
because that kid had never been loved by anyone, and he says that he's like,
Mhm.
no one ever loved me, no one ever looked out for me. In fact, like I have this scar because I messed up, but like
Oh, and I love when he's vulnerable to
hated
Scar.
him.
Remember when Garrity first asked about the Scar?
Yeah, you didn't want to talk
He's like,
about it.
I hope we keep quiet about that. I hate that I'm impersonating him. I feel like it's racist, but
What?
whatever. I just feel like I'm doing a horrible impersonation. And then later,
Yeah, that's kind of blackface. Stop
no, as long as you're not doing as long
Noni just wants me to have a bad
as
moment.
long as you're not
'cause
doing
you're the
blackface,
Superman punk
you're
rock
okay.
guy.
it. God damn it. No.
still in the middle of watching that.
caveat. Did you see that video I sent you?
No, I didn't get to watch it. I was with my mom and we were going to
You
watch it later
son
together.
of a
No,
bitch.
you can even ask her. We were like, let's watch this later together because this looks good. What was it?
So Kevin James was invited. So this guy, punk rock dude, made a movie, and it was they were doing this whole thing at the Punk Rock Museum in Vegas, and Kevin
Oh, were you there?
Kevin Smith was invited to come, and because he loved the movie, he was gonna come and like do this whole thing where he was gonna like present at the premiere or whatever, and he like missed his flight. So he's literally in Burbank. He missed his flight. He's all pissed off. I'll clip it into this. And he does this whole apology. He's like, I'm so sorry. Punk Rock Museum, I was supposed to be there for this movie. I was going to do this thing, and I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And as he's walking down the streets of Burbank, in the background, it's Universal Studios, and there's this huge image of the...
I wish I was a centered Superman who, as we learned this summer, is punk rock, tying it all back in. Please enjoy. Please celebrate my friend, since I'm not there to do it. Punk rock till
He was like, I love Kevin Smith. And I was like, dude, I was like...
Thinking of Kevin James.
No, I was
As
so
we
like,
all learned,
he was
he's a
like,
punk
he was like,
rocker.
I was being given like this honorary like mention into like the punk rock world, blah blah blah. And as he's literally just talking about it as he's walking through Burbank,
Yeah.
and then like he's like doing the thing, and like in the background, and he goes,
That's why you wanted me to watch the whole thing.
and he
It's
goes like
yeah.
this, and he goes, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, look, there's Superman.
How come it took him accepting it to get you to accept it?
No. I still haven't accepted it. I still haven't accepted it. But
Do I need to read your text? I think you said I'm with it now. I think you literally
No,
said
no.
that.
I said, dude, that sucks because I totally agree with what he's saying. And but if he's on board, all right.
There we go. Clip it.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, he's officially with it.
Superman is still not punk rock.
Just contradicting yourself. Okay, back to the movie. What parts impacted you guys? I hate that I was definitely saying something
was
before
intense.
that got cut
Okay,
off.
let's call out lines. One being,
I did it
I
all
did it
wrong.
all wrong!
Yeah, I was waiting
did
to get
it
to
all
that. I was
wrong!
waiting. That's my favorite line in the movie. I did it all wrong.
I was like,
what was your
oh.
interpretation of I did it all wrong?
So I can't find my phone. I had notes.
Mr. Ben Wong, you also deserve an Oscar.
So I've seen different interpretations. Mine was his life, right? He's talking about his life. He did his life wrong and like leaving his wife or whatever
It was
for
the
long run.
gum,
What?
right? The gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was chewing
was
the
the
gum, and he was
gum.
like, when me and this gum part, like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I did it all wrong.
Yeah, the superstition.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he's like missing his gum in that moment. I was like,
No,
what? Okay.
he relied on like this superstition that like.
Yeah, but then I also saw someone else say he's talking about the walk. He did the walk wrong.
That's how I interpreted.
I interpreted it as his life. I thought he was saying. I thought he was
I thought he
young.
was
Yeah.
saying he did
me
his
and
life
me and
wrong.
Juddy's interpretation was he's talking about his life.
Well,
He's young.
I feel like it ties into like
It all
I
makes
did the walk
sense.
wrong, and then I did my like. I feel like it is correlated.
Yeah, because he
Yes.
was taking that walk serious. He was locked. Bro's literally like this, the whole last of the movie, and he just keeps walking.
I think it's because, like,
Yeah.
he's kind of like this, like
He's like you.
like jerk character. Like, he kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
he's
I
funny.
don't think he sucks.
Well, like
He's just
like,
kinda
he
have-
makes jokes, but he makes like all these inappropriate jokes, and then
I wish
the-
for 10 naked ladies.
Yeah, the guys were like, he's the only one that's married in the walk.
I think he's just trying to keep his mind stimulated,
Yeah.
and then he reaches a point where you see it in the movie where
Mm.
he's like, "I don't even want to talk. Nobody talk to me."
His character felt the most relatable. It felt like if I was in the.
No,
in
yeah,
the-
I felt I related to that.
Yeah,
character.
he was like a friend.
like you talking a lot, and then you get to a point where like, no,
Yeah,
You're all
I
talk,
think I'm
you're all talk.
emotionally, and I wish I could go on my
anything
phone
else
and
is
sit
gonna
down.
distract me and tire me. I'm
Yeah, he
done,
needed
I'm
to lock
locked
in.
I'm already dying.
Yes.
My first relatable moment was like the dude that like
Shit himself.
I immediately became unrelatable to was the guy that was like all super awkward, and then he tried to like chime in on jokes when they were first just sitting down.
Yes.
Oh,
And then,
the one
everybody,
that like
looked
has
at
like
him,
a mental.
weird, and I was like, that's me. But then as he became like all weird, I was like, no, that's
Can you
not
can you tell your
Too weird.
yeah, no, I would have made fun of you. Like,
Wait, are you talking about the bandana kid?
Yeah.
What's his name?
The blondie?
He's literally
Yeah.
Charlie Plumber?
Yes.
Like,
Or sorry,
when
He
was
clearly,
great, by the way.
clearly
He
had a
was
mental issue.
Yeah, he was giving that one dude like a bunch of shit, and then the dude got killed, and then
And he was like,
they were like,
"Fuck,
"Oh, it's your fault." He's
I
like,
didn't
"It's
want him
not
to
my fault."
die.
Can you tell your friends that I'm a part of your group now? Can you tell your friends that I'm a
I
part of
wanted
your
to
group
make
now?
fun of him,
Thanks,
but I
'cause
didn't want
I
him
liked
to
you guys all
die.
along.
No, but
No, okay.
But in the beginning, I
You're gonna remember me.
No.
You're gonna remember me.
Love you, boys.
But in the very beginning, the very first like where he's like sitting there and everybody's laughing, he's like,
Yeah, he tries to
he's
say a
kind of
Meemaw
like
joke.
withdrawn,
Yeah.
and then like as they kind of joke, he's like, yeah, because and
As
then, like,
autistic.
nobody laughs at his thing. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I gotta walk
I
with these
can,
dudes.
no, I can relate to that
Everyone
so much.
Everyone wants to be a part of a group.
Right.
And it sucks when you're being yourself
remember when
and
he's-
you being yourself, you realize, oh, I'm the outlier.
Right, but it's
no
that.
one else agrees.
People
with
are
my
like,
joke.
you'll stop getting
No
bullied
one
once
else
you be
thinks I'm
yourself.
funny.
He's himself, and then he gets bullied.
But it's
No,
that
he was
moment.
relatable, and then he was crazy.
But yeah,
No, that's what I mean. So
So
then he became that outlier, and he was like, I gotta do something different then because I'm not like them. And then he basically
No,
gets
he
somebody
lost
killed.
his
It's
shit.
sad because he says
He lost
a guy's
all
got to
his
have a couple
shit.
of friends in a time like this. Like, and it's sad he couldn't make
And he's
them.
like, mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm gonna go tell him that you're in our group.
Correct,
I'm gonna go tell him that you're in our
That
group.
was the boy version of you can't sit with us. But they were like,
you can't see.
No,
Bacon.
because Pete
You look
literally,
cute in that
Pete
skirt.
literally
He
tells
was
him,
scared
go
of
find
him.
your own group.
He was
literally
scared of
says,
him.
Hey, go find your own group, bro.
I literally just saw you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That was
pipes.
Ellie.
Vibrato.
Okay.
When's the album?
Alrighty.
That was gay.
Let us be grateful.
You got an LA Comic Con. You had to go straight to work.
Yeah,
That's gay.
literally, like straight from Green
Put a sensor in there.
Did anybody ask about your makeup?
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you got lashes going.
What's the movie?
No, it's not.
The kid that he's a schizophrenia.
Yeah, that's him.
What's it called?
Ash lashes? I have ass lashes too.
It's like something weird. It's like a sentence, right? Like I can't
Words
do
on the
this right now
Wall.
or something like that. Oh, that sounds right.
Words on the. Everyone go watch Words on the
Words on
bathroom.
Bathroom
Words on
Walls.
Bathroom Walls. That kid that we're talking about is in that movie, and he's so good in that movie.
That actor
he
is
is
good. He's
no,
great.
Actor great.
I,
Every actor's
okay,
great.
So he likes to
Everybody
do.
was great.
Could you imagine the
mental-
This
audition
is an A+ cast.
Do you think the audition tapes for each actor was their
mental
monologue
health
before they died?
awareness stuff?
Maybe.
Do you think those were the audition, like the
Maybe.
scripts?
Honestly, I mean, I would if I was the director.
Give this to my grandma. I'm going home,
No,
boys.
I was scared to watch his character because I knew he was in that movie, and I could already tell. Oh, this is where it's going.
Yeah, off of like
You're an
this-
outcast, and you clearly have a problem socially, and then it just downhill.
Yes, yes. Do we think he killed that kid, or did that kid get himself killed by being rage baited by him about his mom?
No, he got him
He got him
killed.
killed.
He got him killed. He was leaning into his
but the
mental
kid
illness.
fell for the rage bait.
He
died from
did,
rage bait. That's what it's
but
gonna
they're
say on his
tired.
grave.
Everyone has different physical health strengths.
Wasn't this
Yes.
like
Point.
quickly into the? Wasn't this day one still?
You can't blame Noni for
It
being
doesn't matter if it's
ADHD
day
and not
one.
being able to watch this movie.
Zion, some of them
That's
were
true.
tired like within
You're
the
right.
first 30 minutes and went, "Oh shit."
That's
I
what
can't
Noni
do
said.
this walk.
You know, he said we wouldn't even be able to do 2 hours. You said a human being would start questioning their life 2 hours into
He
this
said
shit.
3 hours in, you would be questioning
hours.
your whole
Yeah,
entire
Zion,
life.
for sure you would be.
I do think I was telling him
5 minutes in for me, but
like-
I'm pushing through.
I try not to say stuff I don't
we were
mean.
if we were to get this thing, look,
Let's do the long walk.
No, but here's go fuck
I'm
yourself.
not doing that.
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm
No,
a-
I
A
don't
lot,
volunteer.
No,
I
thank
shouldn't. I shouldn't question the fucking stupid nitpicky shit on like any movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this movie was supposed to be semi-realistic, and so to nitpick this one aspect, you could have made the same movie, but made it 100 miles over the course of.
Oh, like the first
3
person
days.
that makes it.
At that point, 100 miles or 200 miles over the course of 3 days, you would have had the same result, and it all would have been realistic. Because the fact of the matter is that none of those kids make it past 3 days in real life, for sure, scientifically, biologically.
I think I could make it a day.
No.
Fully.
You
I'm not
cannot.
kidding. I think I could do a day. Because I'm already I feel like I could walk all day. I feel like I could do 2 Disneyland days in a row. And you know how Disneyland's a big like whew.
Yeah, but the pace.
There's
You have
interviews-
to
I don't
keep
need-
this
I don't
certain
sleep.
pace
Yeah, but
the
there's
entire
there's
time.
interviews with the cast, and they talk about like
They really walked.
So they say like, oh, we actually did walk about 400 miles. Here's the thing. They all had breaks. They all took sleeps. They all ate full meals. They all like it was filmed over a much longer time frame than the movie depicts. So that's realistic, and that's shitty.
Yes.
Fuck. If someone was like, hey, I got this role for you, you mean walking the whole time? Cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
First day, I'd have been like, this is some bullshit.
Hey, do you think they got paid extra?
No.
But they had to do a sport. When you're an actor, you're signing up to fake. They didn't fake walk.
Do
They
you
had to
think
walk.
that what's her name, Mickey, whatever, got paid extra?
That's not a sport.
Who's Mickey?
They're walking. That's not a sport.
Walking's a sport, dude.
That's not a sport.
From
I think it's
Nora?
literally.
Do you think she got paid extra to take back shots or what?
She didn't actually get fucked. That's acting.
Who got back
I'm just
shot?
kidding. That was bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Lord.
Clip
I did
that
real
100
sex
times
work.
and let her walk.
Hazard pay.
Yeah, we actually did real prostitution for the film. Took a few dicks.
Do you think that there's
I wanted
any
it to be
sex
really
scene in any movie
authentic.
Yeah,
historically
what is it called
where
when
they
someone
actually insert the penis?
Yes, there is. The one with Amy
John
Schumer
Cena
and John
and Amy
Cena.
Schumer supposedly really had sex for the film.
Wait,
That's-
what?
She
That's
says,
why-
yeah, John Cena was
that's
really
why-
excited.
Wait,
But
I
keep
don't
in mind,
believe
she's a
that.
comedian.
That's
Hold
why.
on,
That's
but
why
that's
his
porn.
That's why his
That's-
fiance left him.
Yeah, they were on a porn set and didn't know. The film crew.
That's porn.
They called it acting method.
Yeah.
So like when he went and she went, oh, that's not acting. That's reacting.
Do you guys think method acting is cringe? When people are like, I'm method, I gotta like go home in my role, I gotta wake up in my role, I gotta talk to my kids in my role. Shia LaBeouf thinking he needs to cut out a tooth for Fury, for Furry, whatever that movie was.
I do believe there is such a thing as too far.
Yes,
I
think
agree with that. There is too far.
Although
I think a lot of them
am
take it too
A
far.
fan of Stanislavski, and I do use his acting techniques for when I act.
and that's a method
So it's
actor.
technically he's like the godfather of method.
Who is he? Like, what has he done?
Stanislavski. What do you mean? He's an old Russian dude who got credited with like a bunch of acting techniques. He wrote a book.
Oh shit,
So like when you hear the stories of like Jim Carrey when he was doing
he lost himself.
He
when
did.
when he was just stayed in character the whole time when he did Andy Kaufman, and everybody was like, stop.
Yes.
It's fucking annoying. Stop. Oh my God! I saw a clip the other day. It was amazing. You know Danny
Danny Goki.
DeVito?
No.
McBride?
I love your work.
Danny
I
McBride.
wanted to say
So
that.
Danny
I'm goated.
McBride. Danny McBride was talking about he was on set of Tropic Thunder, and there was this whole time of shooting where he was up in that booth
Didn't hear it.
where they were fight, you know, all the war scene and everything that's happening, and he was up in the booth and he was like, dude, I was up in the booth and like I don't know, for some reason like I still had on my headphone Robert Downey Jr.'s microphone was still on, and like the scene was over, they cut, and he was like going to like the bathroom, and he was like, going to take a pee pee, going to take a pee pee, yeah, and he was like full on in character, going to go pee, going to drain the lizard, da 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 da.
See, that's
and
kick-
he's like,
that's cool method
and
acting.
he for himself.
understandable.
It was for himself.
I love that.
He was not.
Do you ever do bits for yourself?
Do I do bits for myself?
Yeah, when you're in like alone in your home, do you do bits by yourself?
He's like, I just
Don't even lie.
to you every
Am
single
I the
day
only
to
weirdo here?
myself.
Do you guys ever do bits for yourself?
Hold
You're home
on.
alone and you're kind of just like
Here's-
like
Yes.
Iron Man.
No, hold on.
Like a piss going in.
Here's where it comes weird. Do you do it in the mirror?
You know? I do.
Yes.
I do
I
it
like
in
Okay,
the
that's where
mirror.
it's weird.
Really?
I do
Yeah,
it
I
in
do
the
it to
mirror.
myself all the time.
I do bits all the time.
I talk to the mirror.
Sometimes I like
You
grab
You
my
talk to the
belly.
mirror?
Yeah.
I've talked to the mirror before.
What do you say to her?
I pretend I'm having conversations. with her.
Her.
It's a her.
To-
I hope
just
to
kidding,
God
I'm
it's
just
a
kidding,
her.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Dang. I feel like the only times I've done that though is like I've been really super low.
No, I get weird in front of a mirror, and
make
it
out
doesn't
with
matter if
myself
I'm
in the
low or
mirror.
high.
Like I would
That's
be like,
fucking
I would
weird.
look at myself and be like, what are you doing?
You'd
Or
be
like,
surprised. That's how you practice your first
why?
kiss. You practice on yourself in the mirror.
I
and you're
didn't
like,
do
oh,
that.
Jesus.
That's how I learned.
You
I
kissed
wasn't
yourself for the practice?
I'm narcissistic, and I liked it. I'll do you one better. I
That's
liked
not
it.
narcissistic. That's gay.
I think it's normal. Have you guys ever kissed yourself in the mirror? Back me up here because he's trying to make me feel fucking weird.
When I was a kid, I made out with myself.
I
Tata
think
has it
when
on
I
tape.
was a kid, yeah.
I told you, bro. It's not weird.
That's weird.
I was
But
like
you-
4 or
Just the
something.
fact
He
that
asked me
somebody
just to-
I don't
co-signed
think
your
I was
bullshit
like
doesn't mean that
18
you're not
plus
weird.
years old I did
You're
that.
right. You're right.
Yo,
Okay, back to
I'm
the
not
long
weird.
walk. Back to the long walk.
Because she's
Okay.
weird too.
Other impactful scenes. Oh, just the entire ending. I could not stop crying because it was death after death after death. It felt like it was becoming Oscar bait for how.
No,
good
you knew you were gonna watch all these people die.
Yes.
Yeah.
At
But
some
when you
point,
say cried, do you
come
mean like
to the
full
realization.
on, like tears and everything?
I thought I was.
I
gonna
wish
be-
you were in the theater with us.
When the Native American and I hate that I don't know his name.
She has it right here.
The Indian
We're giving
dude.
credit to that.
Bows and arrows,
So
not dots on
Collie
foreheads.
Parker, but
Collie.
the actor's name is Joshua
Oh.
Logic.
Yes, Joshua Logic.
Odrick.
Audric.
It's OD.
Only one winner, no finish
Josh.
line. You must walk until you stop.
Joshua.
It was when Josh. I was like, I could
Joshua.
tell. I was like, you're gonna affect me
Yeah.
because you're minding your own business, but then you're when he starts leaning in to the friendship, that's when you can tell.
And I'm
this
glad he
is
got to
coming
take a
an
guard out.
end.
I wanted one person to successfully take a guard out. And
Yeah,
he
but why
did.
didn't nobody back him up?
That's
shitty.
what I was
No,
mad
it
about.
was. I was
Yeah.
mad.
I was mad. I was like-
I was mad.
This
Yeah.
could be the change if you you
Like,
die. You're gonna
He
die
just needed like
anyways.
2 more people to step up. Not even
That-
all the guys.
yeah.
You know where he fucked up? So let's just talk about it like it's a real life movie.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
like it's a movie.
Okay.
In real life. He fucked up because they had all that time to go,
Yes.
To plan?
Yes.
what
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
wanna get this
yes.
motherfucker? You
yes.
get that motherfucker?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
he didn't
100
let
of
anybody
us.
know.
There's like 4 of them.
No.
It was 2 on the
He
spot.
went-
None
he
of them were
went
in the
rogue
mentality
by
to.
himself.
But that never works. In Squid Game, they tried that, and it doesn't successfully work. Like, let's all team up and let's fuck them up, and it
No,
doesn't
it
fucking
does
work.
work if everyone commits.
They should have.
Yeah,
and they
everyone
should have
has to
committed
I don't
early.
think it's physically possible
And
in our
that's
world.
the American
Since you said we're talking about the
way.
real life world, I don't think it's possible to get the whole world to agree with you on that. There's gonna be one stubborn motherfucker like, no, I think I could win this shit. I think I'm not gonna do this plan.
So like
They're-
if we
Yeah,
all,
but
if
then
we,
you
if,
just
if,
isolate
if,
that
if it
one
got down to
person.
like
If there's
Or shoot
sorry.
them. Shoot them.
no, if it got down to like 20 of us, and then there was like 4 guards, and then like all y'all motherfuckers were like, yeah, we're gonna get him. I would have stepped back and let y'all die, and be like, better chances for me.
You're the
Are
guy.
you being honest?
Yes.
But you're uncle.
Well, it's not me and you in the
Cheaters never
fucking thing.
prosper.
I don't know these motherfuckers in the race.
Oh, okay.
I'll
if
be
it's
honest.
me and you,
Like we just
I'm
met.
the dude
If
with
it's
the
me and you,
speaker
I
that
would've
takes
shot
off his
you.
clothes
Yes,
and
yes,
runs
yes,
away
yes,
to
yes,
his
yes,
death.
yes, thank you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you. I was gonna say, I definitely
Speaker
saw
man,
myself as a
relatable.
speaker man because they were like, "Who's that
Take
kid?
it all
It's the
off.
guy with the speaker."
I'm out.
I know.
I'm
That's
out.
me.
I'm taking off
Done.
and I'm running and I'm not stopping
I'm
until they kill
done.
me.
That was sad. He gets like butt naked.
No, like, but it felt relatable. Like, fuck.
Fuck this,
Okay,
hot.
I'm done.
I'm done. And then he tries to.
He
Yeah.
said, "I'm going.
I'm
out how I
running
came in.
away.
Get
Yeah.
this
I would rather run away into death
I thought you were
than
gonna get naked for real
deal
for
with
a
all the other
second.
stuff.
It's like Ocean is going too high up.
What about the shit scenes?
I hate
That's what I thought you were gonna relate to the most. That's how I die on the long walk for sure.
No,
I have IBS.
no, I relate to them so much. But the scene where the dude was like shitting and he's
Yes.
like, I can't stop.
You think you could have shit and walk?
I could shit and walk.
Harder than you think. Harder than you think. Been there, done that. You have to sit.
You shit and walked?
I've tried.
You've tried to shit
You
and walk.
eventually have to.
You've shit and walked.
You have
There's-
to. I'm telling you.
No,
if
I want you to describe in detail a situation where you had to shit
living
and
spaces.
walk.
When we were at living spaces, I
shit
tried to
and
not let
walk.
anyone know I had
Living
shit in my pants, and I
spaces.
kept shitting, kept walking. You start to get like crumbled in there, and you literally kind of you feel like claustrophobic in your pants, and it's overwhelming, especially if you're like overstimulated and have like stimulation issues.
Wait, is this a shit story that
Nobody
you refuse to
touched
talk
me
about?
No,
on the
that's a
podcast?
different
Shitting
one.
my
I'm a
pants.
shitter. That's what I'm saying. I would die on the long walk from shitting.
Are you shitting now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't talk about it. It'll make me shit.
Not yet.
Just so everybody knows, he shit right before we started this.
No.
I'm a shitter.
Okay.
Yeah, we sat down and he was like, wait, gotta shit.
Yeah. I'm always shitting. Sorry. Okay. Next moment.
Is it solid? Is it running?
The one right now was solid.
The ankles. The ankles. Did you already talk
That's,
about
oh
the
my
ankle?
god, that's what I was talking about.
The dude with the broken ankle and he
journalist?
was walking. Yeah, the
Or
journalist.
he was like, "I'm gonna write a book."
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
the
that
author.
shit fucking hurt. Cause I didn't know he
But
broke his
even that
ankle
is,
until
like,
they were like he
unbelievable.
broke his
He's like-
ankle.
He's like, I'm gonna write a book, and then it's like, you know, there's only one of us leaving, and it's probably not you. He's like, well, we're still gonna write a book.
I think
Okay.
someone should have went and picked up his book.
Whoa. But I think that's what happened. I think that's how this story happened. Is somebody picked up his book and then wrote the rest.
That'd be beautiful. But they'd have to go all the way.
Like the survivor,
Pete.
Pete. I think he went back, got the book.
I think Pete did everything
wrote
he
the
heard
rest of
on
it
that
and
mission.
published it.
Anything he was told, like go give money to
Clementine?
Yes.
Yeah, to Clementine.
Clementine.
Go give money to what's his name's mom, like all this stuff. I think he did everything. The cross to the grandma.
No, he died.
we don't
We
know
don't know
that.
that.
People say
Okay,
he didn't
okay.
die, and they respected his wish.
Okay, let's just think about it logically, right?
I will.
There was guns all around him. Reluctantly, they didn't want to give him the gun.
But they're not
But
automatic.
then the general was like, give him the gun. He wants it. They give him the gun. He points it. They're ready. He's like, no.
I weirdly
Which means when the general's like, no, don't, no, we're gonna talk through this. Which means he had multiple guns on him at that moment that he shot. Which means that those guns that were on him that were just excited to fucking murder bitches because they've been doing it the whole time. How about
don't
this?
know if they
What's
were
the mentality?
excited.
What's the mentality of the fuck? There wasn't nobody.
Who's
There
above
was-
the
there-
major? That's what
No
I
one.
was
There
wondering.
wasn't
I was like,
one
what
person.
is this world?
There wasn't one
No one.
person being like the people in the general's army, right? There wasn't one person that was like, damn, this is fucked up. I don't want to do this. No, there wasn't one. All of them were excited. Like 3, 2, 1, pa, woo! I'm saying when they got to the end, he had multiple guns on him. When he pulled that trigger, multiple other triggers got pulled.
Okay, that's your opinion and it's
That's
valid.
not opinion. That's it.
No, that's your
That-
take.
that's
The
your
director
take.
has not
That's
confirmed
your
this,
take
or
and
the
it's
writer.
valid.
There's no
But
one has confirmed
I think
this.
in history, we can go to history. When there's a coup, when they take over the government, sometimes some of those people that were with them were like,
I couldn't tell
I
how
was actually
important the
being
major was
manipulated
the
the whole
entire movie,
time.
though.
I don't
You
know
can
if I
tell
want to
he's
be
Luke
here
Skywalker.
anymore.
I know he's Luke Skywalker, but
very
I couldn't.
important.
Okay,
I
okay,
couldn't
okay,
tell
okay,
how
wait.
literally important he was in this entire world
World?
of existence. I couldn't tell
Right, and you know what?
how important were
That's the
you.
thing,
Are
though,
you
is
trying
that
to make this a
his
thing
name
and
was
it's not a thing
General?
yet?
General's not like president. It's not king. It's
No,
not like,
that's
I
what
thought
I'm
he
like,
was,
how
though, for,
I
like,
would-
their little
the
world.
general.
It seemed like he
And
was
then
still
when
trying
they-
to prove
yeah, when they-
something, though.
even
Like,
when they
prove that the
flash
long
back,
walk was beneficial.
They flash
Yes.
back to where
He, like, hated
kills
laziness.
the dad.
He was still trying to manipulate everybody.
When he kills
Yeah.
the dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole flashback, it's like nobody chimed in, nobody jumped in at that moment. He just killed the dude's dad.
Yeah, that was
Because the dad was like, "Remember this."
Yeah.
Bah.
Hey, remember who you are, son, or something like that. Can you imagine loving your dad, by the way, that much to do the long walk just to like get?
My
He thought
kids
his dad
can.
was the best.
He loved his dad.
It just sucks that like we don't relate. It was
I
hard
was-
because
I
like
was gonna
I'm a
say,
narcissist.
I
Remember I told
think-
you I'm a narcissist, so I compare myself to every
think
character.
in
That
the
was one character where I
world-
was like struggling to relate to you, Garrity, because you just want to do this for your dad.
Well, Ocean didn't know her dad, so
Your dad was also Glock locked. So was that hard to watch?
Maybe she wasn't thinking
I wasn't
about
thinking
that.
of my own dad.
That's just
Because
a me
I'm
thing.
gonna be real, I don't think my dad died for like a cause.
kind of did.
I think he was. I mean, I don't want to speak ill of the guy who's
He was
dead,
murdered though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he was murdered. for
Just know I was
reasons.
thinking that in the theater when that happened. I went, ooh.
I don't think the reasons are valid, but
Anybody watching this podcast that doesn't know the
But
story
it's different.
of Ocean,
It's still like
One day we
people.
need to
If you
talk.
can't relate a person to a
Ocean's-
person, it's different.
Ocean's dad
You're right,
was
you're right.
murdered. Ocean's dad, and it's so far removed that I know that I'm not like bringing up old shit, whatever. But just so
True.
in context, Ocean's dad
But you're
was
still allowed
murdered.
to tell him to drop it if you want.
Hey, yeah, he was
He's like, you can't say
he was
shit.
literally shot to death. Like that's like super shitty. She didn't know him. She never actually met him. Actually,
no, I did meet him.
do you have a memory of him?
No, I don't have any memory of him.
Okay.
The only memories I
All I
have
know
of
is he could
him are like
dance.
what has been like recorded or pictures.
And so that kind of like makes a memory, doesn't it?
I think
That's what
it
I'm
does.
saying. Like, so
didn't go
my the only memories I have of him are the stories other people tell me, and then matched with like some like a little bit of home
Feelings?
videos from the '90s and
Yeah.
like pictures.
Yeah.
That's why I was really shitty when my dad ripped up my pictures. My second dad,
I already had a big
my ex-dad.
Well, can he be your second dad if he like fucked you over like that?
That's why I'm like. That's
my
why.
God.
That's why it's like I called him dad my whole life. That now I'm like I call him Alejandro, but I'm like
He's like that guy.
it's like that guy.
Yeah.
It was like the stand-in, honestly.
Another good part of the movie when he's defending his dad and Pete goes, "How was that a good thing? He chose to leave you." And Garrity kind of goes, "Oh shit."
Yeah, for a second he was like, "Oh, my
Oh,
dad."
fuck.
It's because he was locked in on that event in his life, and he realizes himself. He's like, I'm just like all these other guys. I'm not here for the right reason. You
Are
Are.
actually here for
And when he
the
tells
reason.
You
like,
can make
when he
real
tell-
change.
Exactly. He tells Pete that he goes,
So-
"You could see it. I can't."
yes,
You could see it. I can't. You
yes,
just. I was like,
yes.
"Noni, how'd you not cry?"
did you
I'm
not?
trying not to cry right now. By the way,
Cry. Let me
it's
see it.
so good.
It's
Okay,
so
so
good
there's
because
this-
it's about hope.
There's this old.
Yes, it's Hope Core. That movie is Hope Core.
There's this old movie. It's called 10,000 BC, and there's a scene in this movie. It's actually not that great of a movie, but I loved it. But there's a scene in this movie that I always refer back to, and I think it's so profound. Where this guy's describing, it's like it's like an ancient movie, right? It's talking about like 10,000 BC with tribes and fucking dealing with woolly mammoths and fucking saber-tooth tigers and shit. But anyway, there's this guy. He's like talking to his tribe, and he's telling a story, and he's like some people, everybody does it, but some people draw a circle small, right? They draw a circle around themselves. Some people draw a circle around themselves and their kids. Some people draw a circle around
This sounds artistic.
themselves and like their kids and their nieces and nephews and their family. Some people go as far as the village. Some people go as far as the town. Some people go as far as the nation, right? Wherever you draw your circle, that's where your priorities lie. So when we talk about like the dad, when he's like this is for the betterment of mankind. That guy drew his circle too big. I draw my circle very small. So like if I'm in that moment, I don't sacrifice myself and sacrifice the my son having a dad for this fucking betterment of the world. I draw my circle kind of smaller than that, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna say and do what it takes so that I can still be here to protect and be there for my son.
Yeah.
So like it depends on where you draw your circle. So
Yeah.
like the whole point of that scene in that movie was that the dad drew his circle bigger.
I think you cooked. I'll give this to you. I don't know if they were listening.
I was listening.
No, I
I'm-
was listening,
not
but I'm
sh-
also thinking, where's the mother at in this situation? And like,
I think that was good, actually. And I usually disagree with those. That was pretty well said.
no,
he
I
did
don't,
draw
I
a
don't think
circle
you
too
said
big.
anything bad.
I don't know. It's like, okay, so as
Like, I
a,
fucked
as a
with it.
father, it's your
I fucked
job
with it, dude.
to teach your son, right?
It's your job to teach your
So
son.
as a
yes.
father, it's your job to teach your son. I think
Yes.
this father truly thought this was the greatest lesson he was ever going to teach his son.
Yeah, I've heard people arguing that he
And
did the right
was
thing.
willing to sacrifice his life for it
I
so
heard-
that his son could learn this lesson.
Yeah,
That's
heard-
what I chalked it up to.
But I also am like,
So,
it's your fucking
was I
son,
still
you
a
have
little
chance
mad
to
that he
still
did
see
that?
it.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing with crazy stuff because it's like, yes, it's life or death, and
There's
yes,
just two-
you
no,
know.
I was
No,
where
no,
Pete
no.
was
I
at,
don't
where
even
it
think
was
the
like
movie
he
had a
still
side. I
died.
think the
He
movie
he
wants
Still
us to
decided
decide.
to die instead
That-
of being your father.
Well, but
Yes.
that scene actually may just be the catalyst to start the conversation of this. But what I'm saying is that you can say what you said, you can say what I said, but the whole point of that scene was to make people talk about it and like say like, oh, where do you draw your circle? Do you draw it bigger? Like you think about like all the geopolitical shit that's going on right now, all the stuff that's going on with like everything that's controversial in our current society, and you think like, oh, how far do I draw my circle? Am I going
Yes.
bigger picture? So am I gonna sacrifice
tie this
the
all together?
well-being of my kids or the survivability of myself just so that I say, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, but eventually, somehow, some way, this is gonna inspire my kid. But here's the problem with that: how do I'm not gonna see
You
the
don't know.
fruition of that.
Yeah, you don't know.
So I don't even know if like
It's
because
all
I
like
oh my God,
theoretical.
how about this?
metaphorical
I
until
know
it comes down to
I
it.
know for sure that I've
just
done
solved
things
this.
purposefully to be like I want to make a stain on my kids so that when they encounter this, they're gonna make the right decision. I don't know if what I'm doing is actually accurate, but I
made a
see it
stain on
later
my
in life.
pants.
If I
Well,
do
there's no
it to
guarantee
where
that
I
you're gonna see it
but
later
if I
in life.
do it to
Office
where I
zooming.
die, I won't even see it later in life. So I don't even know, because if I do it to where I don't die, then I can actually navigate that later.
Yes.
No, I
It's
understand.
a solid.
I understand. The way I would tie this together with like we're talking about my dad's. My first dad drew his
dads.
circle way too big. He definitely trusted.
Our second dad drew the
way-
circle like this.
That's what I'm saying. My second dad, his circle was himself and maybe not even.
Can I draw more than one circle actually? Just everywhere on myself. That's what our dad did. Sorry.
Just so y'all know, you're in my circle.
Aww.
Well, that
Guys,
was
we made
gonna
the
make
circle.
me cry a little bit.
Great job. You made her cry, dude.
That wasn't meant to do that.
Why'd you say that so zesty?
being-
I know you.
You just became a zesty
Just being
Wasn't
honest.
meant to
You
do
put those
that.
titties out.
Ooh.
I'm not letting the general shoot me because I'm going to live another day to see y'all survive, and I'm going to fucking work out a way to murder him.
Yeah, I think
There
you're
you
too
go.
stubborn to
I
let
think
him
there's a
kill
way
you.
to have your cake and eat it too.
Now
To do
that's
both.
punk rock.
That's punk rock.
Now, here's the other option. Here's the other option. If there was a thing where he put a gun to your head and said, I'm going to fucking pull the trigger if you don't take the bullet for her, then I do it.
Gotcha.
Because now I have no
that's
option.
What, that's what in this
Okay,
situation.
she lives and
there
I
was
don't?
An option. There
Go.
was an option.
There was an option for the dude. Like
There
the
was an
dad, he
option.
was like, just say that you're just lie. Just fucking lie. There's a time to lie.
Yeah, there
Like,
wasn't an audience, like you
just
said. There
fucking
wasn't an
lie.
audience.
There was
It
no
was
The
audience.
whole world's
him-
watching.
No,
there
the
was no
audience
parents.
was
Son
his
and his
family.
wife.
It
There
was
was no
just his
audience.
family.
Everyone's
like,
That was all.
I ain't
That was
watching
all.
shit.
they were
I would have
watching.
just been like, dude, you're the man. Fucking America. Like, what the fuck? Like, can I go back to dinner?
America. Fuck
My,
yeah.
my mashed potatoes are
Dad,
getting
no,
cold.
what the fuck?
Like, no, it's good. No, fuck. What do you need me to do?
Wait, why are we
Like-
sucking dick? What just happened? Okay, I have to freaking go to my movie, but I wanted to wrap up the ending because you
Get it.
clearly didn't understand the movie.
Get it.
With the ending. So, I don't know, one of the best lines that I haven't really seen people quoting on the internet is, you've been walking for 5 days, I've been walking my whole life. That movie, that line connected with me and her specifically, and I love that. People say the ending, he's still walking his whole life.
Yeah, he
'cause
keeps walking.
died.
Yeah, that's powerful.
I don't think he died. I have hopes.
I don't think he died too.
Or it could
Is
be.
someone
want-
picking you up?
Yeah, we're going to the movie. Liz and Juddy.
Oh my
and-
gosh, she's
It
like
could
literally
be
out
that-
there.
And
right
Juddy
now.
wants to get snacks, so I have to go.
Oh,
Okay.
Jess is out there too.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, but it could be that his character is also
No,
been
this
a
sucks.
go-
This
a
is a
ghost
shitty
the
ending.
entire
No.
time.
Well,
Did you hear me?
we're
Nobody
in a
heard me.
podcast without you, so get
It
out of here.
could be that this
Just
character
so y'all
is
know,
a
Zion
ghost
and
the
Anthony
entire
podcast
time.
has now become the Anthony podcast.
Whoa, take that back or I'm not leaving.
Then don't leave.
Wait,
He went, yes, that's exactly what I
said
want. Ocean, what'd you say?
I said, or it could be that
Choo
this
choo.
character was
Yo,
a
what's
ghost
up?
the entire time. He never was real.
He never existed.
He died, like he died on the long walk, like a long time ago.
Oh, you think? No, I was scared that was gonna happen in the movie. I was scared they were gonna do some sort of plot like that, where like some of these people weren't even there.
Never there. Yeah.
Look at this. I have a seat. And I have 2 microphones. Hey, hey, hello, hello.
Where was the invite?
Okay, so I mean, essentially, we can wrap it up. It's like
Yeah, I think that was good.
we got a lot.
Zion will cry.
We did get a lot going on, but any last thoughts? I mean, we don't have a time frame here. We don't have a limit. So, do you have last thoughts, or do you have anything that we didn't talk about that you want to add into it?
People are saying they're curious to see The Long Walk with Women.
That would be a very short movie.
Yeah, because the women would all gang
think
up
the
together
women would gang
and they would gang
gang.
and
Women
kill
would gang
everybody.
gang. Women would shut that shit down real quick.
We don't got time to mess around like that. We
No.
got babies. You know what I mean? Like,
Neither one. Well, she has a baby. You don't have a baby.
huh? That's my baby. That's
Oh,
my nephew.
she's your baby.
And that's also my baby.
Oh, her baby's your baby.
Babies exist.
Yes.
Babies do exist,
Babies exist.
and they all come into the.
What?
He's on camera. He's on camera.
What's your take on Superman, bro?
He's not punk rock.
Superman is punk rock.